Good morning. It might be very interesting if we were given access to the thoughts of those around us pertaining to our reputation. Our own opinions aren't always good. A number of years ago, a French sculptor was carving a bust of Ralph Waldo Emerson. During the fourth sitting, the philosopher came to the side of the artist. He gazed long and thoughtfully at the unfinished work, and finally he said with a smile, "The trouble with this thing is that the more it resembles me, the worse it looks." Oh, my. Marshall Shelley, author of a book titled Well-Intentioned Dragons, had this to say: solitary shots should be ignored, but when they come from several directions, it's time to pay attention. As someone once said, if one person calls you a donkey, ignore him. If two call you a donkey, check for hoof prints. If three call you a donkey, get a saddle. You know, sometimes things just aren't what we think they are. And sometimes it might be best just to let well enough alone, too. Yeah, I've done that number. Read about a businessman who was a rising young star in the commercial world. He fell head over heels in love with a beautiful actress. They dated several months and were seen scores of times in the social circles of the city. So far, so good. Well, eventually the young man decided he wanted to marry the actress. However, he wanted to be sure she was all she appeared to be. So he hired a private detective to investigate her. The task was assigned to a special agent who had no knowledge of the identity of his client. Well, finally, the agent's report was sent to him. And here is how it read. This woman has an excellent reputation. Her past is spotless. Her associates beyond reproach. The only hint of scandal is that in recent months she has been seen in the company of a businessman of doubtful reputation. Oops. A teacher in an isolated mountain school had just given her class an examination, and at the end of the exam she told her class to write a pledge that they had neither given nor received help in completing the exam. One of her students, a backwoods fellow who had suffered throughout the exam, wrote the following: "I ain't received no help, and God knows I ain't able to give no help." Oh, well, win some, lose some. That's just the way it is. I'm Larry Hatfield. Good day.